always about a million things to do. And I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here, so I'm just trying to look inconspicuous. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Nice to see a fresh face around here. You stop in whenever you want.
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. Look for it mounted on the wall. When you find it, open it up. Secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry. You should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so it may be a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right? Junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the trade authority. Okay, just find that and maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of failed attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back, and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met? Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself. Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways. This was pretty low on the list of things I wanted to do today.
Why don't we see the protagonist is almost then, seeing as it's all open to interpretation?
Okay, I can do this. got to see this through. So thanks to you, we've got evidence. I don't know if you ever dealt with the traitor. I have to go in there. Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
You didn't hear this from me, but those eclectic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have
Even in the well, the trade authority continues to flourish. Oh, makes you sick, doesn't it?
Well, you know that. Because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we're prepared.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can... That's dramatic, but reassuring, I guess.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I'd do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue? I'll coordinate things here. Presumably...
Hey, I thought you were out there, you know, solving this. Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going.
your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B, B and E.
When I grow up, I'll just restore race.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams. We'll have this solved in short order.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility. However, we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Is there a reason they're taking a swim?
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that later. I'll check in once you flip the switch. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know...
that the Trade Authority deals in stolen goods. You know anything about it?
Throughout the Freestar Collective, there are unconfirmed reports of farmers being...
I wish I lived on a spaceship.
Hello. Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to... Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this. So,
No loitering, okay? Happy to make a deal if I can. Take care.
I'm going to tell them how I feel. I don't care that we're co-workers.
Cool spacesuit.
I heard they had
Happy to. You ask me, the real new... Absolutely. Hey, take it easy.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Yeah... I can't really just let you in there. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Finally, someone who gets it. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I could lose my job over it. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it? 1 second. All right, make it quick, will you?
Have a nice You'll be scanned as you enter the city.
Pardon. Yes.
Hope life is treating you well. Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know. You really do love your jokes. You are joking. Well, look, I can assure this will all... On top of that, I need some time to... Well... Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
are stuck there. Any way we can repay you. Transferring parts now. We got to resume our patrol. Stay safe.
The UC did a hell of a job piecing this station back together after the Serpent's Crusade rolled through. Well, this station's seen
Welcome
better
to the
days.
Trade Authority. Our
I
stock
wonder
may
if
not
the
be
UC will ever fully restore it
It
to
is
its
a pleasure
former
to...
glory.
By all means.
You don't think if you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here?
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so, you're just as stuck out here as I am. So what does that say?
Oh, wow! You really do want me to kick your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden, I appreciate
It's
that
a
you
little
have
surprising,
a job.
isn't it?
I really do.
Out here on...
But you need to
well,
consider
I
that
certainly...
you don't
The Vanguard...
operate in a vacuum.
You know, So I've been told. Why, certain reporters are dispatched. It can admit... Well, I certainly... The Vanguard pilots... You know, But that's not it. Au
If you're
revoir,
stationed here long term,
as they
that
say.
means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad. Haven't seen you around here before. Good to see another Vanguard.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez. I appreciate
Right.
your concern.
Okay.
But I have an obligation
Nothing
to
against you
SSNN to
personally.
report on what I see.
You need anything? Say the...
I will think on that. Thank you.
The same thing we do everywhere. Sometimes it's a little... I wouldn't mind a little more support. Might be counterintuitive, but no. No, we don't. It's pretty quiet, and some of us deal with that better than others. We get the occasional distress call. Sometimes Varun stirs up trouble. But there's a lot of downtime. I'm not complaining. But others, like Bastion there. Oh gosh, no. Vanguard wasn't even a thought back when this place was first built. The den, the original den, mind you, got blown up during the Serpent's Crusade. UC Navy immediately rebuilt the station, I think largely out of spite. Sometimes I think that's why they keep it operational, too. Certainly hasn't had much real purpose since the Colony War ended. I'm glad we have it as a post, and Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business, which I try very hard not to pay attention to. But the station has never recaptured that old glory. Don't think it ever will, really. Take care.
I try not to trade in gossip, but if you have any verifiable
Well, that was...
You're messing with the fleet, pal! Welcome to Freestart Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Deal for a cup of coffee?
I'll say right up front that if you might want to do your business quick, take a gander.
I don't... Sure, Laredo makes some good... Don't make me regret this now.
Could I get the digital copy of the things I buy here?
You want to do some good for the city? Let me know. I'll take all the help I can get. Got a moment to hear about the Low House? It means a lot to me, and to others. Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in the welfare of others. The Low House is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked, and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others. That's right. And most people want. Sometimes they just need a helping hand to pull them up from a dark place and set them on their feet again. Look, it takes credits to... If you can spare a few credits. Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. I think you just earned yourself some. Sincerely, thank you for your... This means a great deal. Running the Low House is tough. If you're serious, Philborn Agricultural Systems feeds basically everyone in the stretch. Bless them. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. Could you ask Sarah Philborn what the holdup is? This is a huge hit. If there's anything you can do to... I'll have more work for you when you...
This doesn't really look like much of a zoo. More like a sideshow attraction. Next time, use your jetpack. It's true. My husband runs one of the most successful businesses in the Freestar Collective. But I still think we can do better. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. But please, if it's about that brewing now... Oh, sorry. Weston, that's my husband. Well, his brother Henry's the creative one. Phil Byrne Agriculture. Seems those two are... I mean, you're right. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. I know. It's been this whole frustrating episode. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch. You would do that? If you get it rebooted, I'll talk with my husband. Just be... I really don't understand why Weston can't Well, the stakes are huge. Surely that's... Exactly. Henry's pet project. But if his margins are... My husband put his foot down. If Henry loses money, the next big batch of... You just need to find... Then just wait a day. Do that.
You really going through with it?
Good ones, too. I just need a patch of land.
expecting to cliff dive
The
today.
emergency fund's empty. So please, that is good news. Oh, dear Lord. Don't take any risk. The Low House is a mission of mercy. Everything runs on check. A new face may ease up the... It's touch and go. Too little and... So, the mayor, Elias Cut, Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Both of those are routine. The last is a... If you could... If it's any consolation. But it's noble. At least that's... Once you're done with that... Thank you for your time.
Got a lead on a job. Maybe for you and a couple buddies.
You want to stop here?